This is what I usually tell realtors. Assuming someone sent you a message that they are interested in buying a property and they haven't converted yet, you can't call that person a lead yet until you have a process that is going to be working on that lead to ensure that they convert and they do it faster. You might get a lead today, you might get a prospect today that wants to buy property and they end up buying today or tomorrow or this week or even within this month. But being realistic, most of the leads that we get in the online space, most of the real estate leads that we get in the online space are also people that you are not sure when they are going to actually buy property yet. That is why majority of these people needs to be hearing from you very, very regularly so that you motivate that intention that they have shown you, to motivate them to build up that intention, to get them to act faster towards buying property. But the problem is that most realtors are too busy for this. Sometimes you might have a lot of leads, but because you are being busy in your business, you don't get to work on those leads. You don't get to show up in front of those leads on a regular basis. But because you are busy handling your business as a realtor does not throw off the fact that it is very, very important you have a solid follow-up game that will be handling the leads that you currently have in your business and as well as the leads that you are still going to generate in your business. That is the only thing that has the potential to drastically increase the amount of property sales you are already bringing in every single month. That is why I'd love to show you exactly how we handle every single lead that we generate for any real estate business that we work with. Once that lead comes into our list and they haven't bought property before, they haven't converted, once they have shown that interest either in a property that's been promoted and they haven't bought property yet, we already have a 6 months long follow-up sequence that is waiting for that lead. Whether they intend to buy today, whether they intend to buy tomorrow or next week or next month, we don't know yet. And if they haven't made it clear to us, we don't have any choice than to keep following up on them. Because these are human beings that you are dealing with. You don't have any idea when they'll actually get to buy that property, because they are the one in control of that decision. The only thing that you are in control of is to ensure that you are regularly showing up in front of this person that have shown that interest. So each lead that comes into the database, we already have a 6 months long follow-up sequence that is waiting to work on that lead. What does this 6 months long follow-up sequence look like? It consists of a series of short videos of that realtor answering the questions, the concerns, the pain points that every single lead is likely to have. For example, assuming you generated a lead that is interested in buying land investment, this short video series will be all about content like, this is the list of documents you should expect to have to ensure that the ownership of the land you are buying has been fully transferred to you. If you want to buy a landed property and develop on it, these are the list of actions you should take before buying that land. Reasons why government seizes people's property and the list of actions you can take to get access to safe, secured and high rewarding land investments in Lagos or whichever state where you operate. The list of actions that I take as a realtor to ensure that I get my clients high rewarding landed properties that we end up putting serious gains in their pockets. These are some of the individuals that are making serious fortune in Lagos State just by owning landed property. Again, it depends on the state where you are operating from. If you are coming to inspect your landed property, these are the things that you should look out for in that landed property to ensure and guarantee you that you are making a rewarding investment. There are series and dozens of this type of content that answers the questions of every single lead that you generate. Secondly, we have property pages that effectively communicates the features of that landed property, match the desires of those potential property buyers. That is, we take every single property, every single landed property and communicate those features in a way that will match their desire and communicate the benefits of having that particular landed property in that portfolio. Then we have short messages that will be sending out to those leads regularly, showing them those property opportunities. Assuming the past five days, the message that's sent out is a message that is introducing them to a video where you answer their question. Then today, which is the next 5 days, it will be all about a short, a respectful and enticing messages that will be sent out to them to check out that landed property opportunity. This process continues for 6 good months for every single lead that comes into that realtor's business to ensure that we are intensifying that interest that they have shown us, that we are motivating them to take action, not the next 6 months, not the next 3 months, but to take action whenever they hear from us. So any message that we send to them, there is always that intention to motivate them to take action. And the beauty of this whole thing is that this whole process is automated and it can handle any amount of lead that you currently have or you are about to generate in your real estate business. So that is how we handle every single lead that comes into that realtor's business. That is when they have the opportunity to take action. As we are sending out those messages regularly, they are replying to your marketing messages. They are responding. You are chatting with them, and that is building up their interest because they have already shown you they are interested in buying property, and that is why they will be interested in those marketing messages. They will be interested in those questions you are answering. They will be interested in those videos where you are guiding them on how to take the steps on owning that landed property, and as well as the landed property opportunities that you are showing them. So if you want your leads to be handled this way, if you want every single lead that you have generated in your real estate business or you are still about to generate, if you want those leads to be handled this way, then Contact Focus is the perfect service for you. Click the link below and find out exactly what Contact Focus is and how to effectively implement it in your real estate business. Because every single lead that you generate in your business, whether you consider it serious or unserious, what you need to know is that anybody, as long as they can afford to buy property, can actually be convinced to buy property. So stop underestimating the leads that you generate in your real estate business and start dialing in on your follow-up game, because that is what has drastically increased the amount of property sales that we keep bringing.